What's poppin', people? Today we're going to talk about a deck that I genuinely didn't think I would ever play. The season's been going on for a little bit. We're about 2 weeks in. I have seen zero movement. My rank has not gone up. It has not gone down. It has stayed completely static. And that may be fine with some people, but I wanted to see a little bit of progression. So I asked Twitter, see what kind of decks they're running. And the only thing that really got a response was Galactus. And that is the thing that I did not want to hear. But I decided to see what it was all about. Galactus ended up hitting my shop like 20 minutes after I saw that tweet. Pulled the trigger, got it. You know, here we are. The video's being made. Galactus is ridiculous. Genuinely, personally, I don't like running it. But you can get around the amount of cubes that you get from this thing. It is actually insane. The deck that I'm about to show you guys took me from 70 to infinite in maybe 4 hours of gameplay. That's it. Around 4 hours gained me how many cubes in equity? There's what, 100 cubes per rank? 70 to 80 is 100 cubes. 80 to 90 is 100 cubes. 90 to 100 is 100 cubes. I understand that with the way the ranking system works, they give you free cubes when you hit a new milestone or whatever. But I mean, even then, 150 cube gain in 3 hours. That's you know, that's an easy infinite right there, kind of to the point where it's unfair. But we're going to get into the deck. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Yeah, let's get into it. And that way I can explain to you guys why I hate Galactus. Okay, here is the deck. And I do want to say courtesy to Krotaku. I'll leave their links in the description. Homie of mine. I asked him what decks I should use since he actually enjoys running Galactus, which, if you're watching this, I need an explanation because as good as this is, I hit infinite, I'm putting it away. I genuinely don't enjoy it. But anyways, let's just talk about it. So we got Yondu, Wolverine, Electro, Wave, Absorbing Man, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man, Doc Ock, Null, Galactus, Chavez, and Death. Now, the way that this deck is built, it is a predominantly Galactus on 4, but you can also play it on 5. The way that the deck typically plays out, perfect God hand. You start with Wave, Galactus, Null, or any of the big heavy hitters in the deck. Followed up with Spider-Man, easy win. Wave on 3, Galactus on 4, Spider-Man on 5 so they can't do anything on turn 6, and then you just drop whatever heavy power card you have to win. That's essentially it. Long story short, if you have Wave, if you have Galactus, and if you have any of the heavy hitters in your hand at the beginning of the game, snap. You know, worst comes to worst, you retreat and you lose 2 cubes, or you win minimum of 4. It doesn't matter. The 90% of the games were 8 cube games anyway. The win rate of this thing is stupid to the point where it genuinely isn't fun. And I tweeted about it after I hit infinite. The gameplay is so linear and monotonous and boring. To me, the whole reason I enjoy the game so much is not necessarily because of the math, but because you have to think about how people are going to be playing in the respective areas. If you limit it to one area, it becomes super linear and they can't do anything to shift around or manipulate the board or change things. So as powerful as this deck is, genuinely, personally, do not enjoy it one bit. I enjoy gaining cubes, don't get me wrong, and I really like the fact that I can spend the last 2 weeks of this season playing with any deck that I want to. But that's essentially all I'll be using this deck for, because it's just that good. It's ridiculous. Going from 70 to 100 in 4 hours, guys, without even trying. Genuinely, I was, you know, not paying attention while playing either, and I was still doing it. I was doing it in car rides, while talking with my family, while doing like all this stuff. I was playing the game subconsciously and gained 300 cubes within 4 hours. That's ridiculous. Let's get into some gameplay, okay? I've explained this enough. Now, what'll be really funny is if we get into this game and I can't pull off anything to save my life, because of course, the luck of me recording would mess something up. But let's just see if I'm right. Okay, so we don't have the God hand. And actually, you know, I spoke it into existence. Central Park. Definitely not what we want. Let's go again. One thing I do want to mention with this deck is that if you don't draw Galactus or Wave, or like if you don't have the 3 cards that you need essentially to win by turn 3, you can win. However, it is much more risky of a game than you'd think, because if you don't have Galactus in hand, everything else kind of gets difficult to play. And I guess it'll just be shown in the game if it continues. But we did start with Wave and Electro. We do have Shang-Chi, which is nice, and Absorbing Man if we need to. Doc Ock is the last card that we drew. Let's see if we get Galactus on this last hand, except for we don't because it's District X. I'm trying to make a video on Galactus. What is going on? Okay, third time's the charm. Can we had a decent hand, but like I'm trying to showcase this deck. Yo, please, I'm begging. I'm on my knees. Just like the name of my deck. That wasn't even intended, but you know, hey, jokes are jokes, you know. All right, so 0 of the cards that we need, actually. We don't have any of the draw power in Electro or Wave. Yondu got rid of Chavez, which is fine. We're going to keep playing, see if we can end up pulling some of the cards. Typically, if I even get just Wave or Electro by turn 3, I'll stay to see if I can get Galactus on 4, because sometimes you do get those God draws. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be playing Galactus on Jotunheim, but that's fine, I guess. I'm going to save Electro until next turn because it's not essential to play it at this point. So we're going to play Captain America, just get some more power on the board that Galactus is going to get just destroy. Okay, I guess we could have ended up playing him on Savage Land if I would have just waited, but that's whatever. We're going to Electro now. Next turn, we'll be able to Galactus. And this is going to be a game where hopefully we don't have priority. Since we are playing on turn 5 for Galactus, it will suck. However, do I want to wave? I could, waving could mess them up on their final turn. It could mess them up. Nah, let's just Galactus. Let's stick it, tried and true. Let's see if it works. What are they playing? Now, the thing that sucks for us right now is the fact that they are playing a Death deck, so they will most likely have Death and Null as well. At least from what I saw. They had Killmonger, Carnage. They retreated. And you'll see that a lot with this deck. When I said when I win with 8 cubes, that's when I actually win. The other games, 90% of them retreat. And of those 90% of people that retreat, I would say probably 40% of them retreat when they see Galactus just like this. The 50 other percent retreat when they see me play Spider-Man. And then the other 10% or whatever that math ends up working out to be is they'll sit on the 6th turn for like 25 seconds and then they will retreat as soon as the timer's about to run out. So the majority of your games, you're gonna have people retreat. Maybe Ryan will give us a actual game that I can show you guys the potential of this deck. This draw isn't horrible as long as I can get my hand on Wave at least. It'll be fine. As long as I can get my hands on Wave at least, it'll be fine. We can Wolverine into Shuri's Lab. Immediate 4 power. When it gets destroyed, it'll go to 6 instead of 4. If we get Wave or Electro, honestly, it'll be fine. Because if we Electro on 3, then we can Doc Ock on 4. And then we can potentially Galactus on 5 to follow in to 6th. So it really just depends on how these hands are going. And I literally cursed myself because I said, knowing me, my luck during my recording sessions are going to be shit. Which is why I was probably able to hit infinite off stream because I wasn't streaming or recording or anything. We do draw Wave though. On turn 2. So I like this a lot. Now, one of the things that you kind of want to do in most cases is give them priority. However, we have Spider-Man, so priority doesn't matter. The only reason it would matter is if we don't have Spider-Man and we want them to have priority so Shang-Chi doesn't hit us. But we're going to play the exact same cards as each other because, hooray. Can I draw Galactus? Can I top deck Galactus? Yeah! Okay, all right. Maybe we got a game. Maybe we have a game. let's play it out. See if we can win it. Doc Ock pulls 4 cards. Killmonger. Galactus. So we ruined his Galactus play as well. We gave him the Electro. And they're waving for us. So next turn we'll be able to play. Yo, what is this? What is this? What is going on right now? What are they pulling? Shang-Chi to get rid of Doc Ock, okay. And they're also pulling our Galactus, so that doesn't really matter. And then I'm just gonna drop Spider-Man here and we should win. Maybe. I mean, they technically could still play something left, but I am not sure.
Here.
Okay, so Nimrod's on the left. What are they gonna play? Like, are they gonna destroy? And where they're gonna go to 10 here in mid? Well, if they destroy, yeah, they retreat. Okay, we still win. That was a victory. I don't know what's happening. I just want to show you guys a good Galactus game to show you how stupid the game is, but it's not working. I'm gonna give this one more go, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna just step away, take a breather, and come back. I swear this deck I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not lying, but this is part of the reason why I hate Galactus, is it's a super situational deck. And then once you get your super situational occurrence off, it's a very, very boring game. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it'll pull Electro, and Sakaar will be my buddy for this game, because I'm having a rough time right now, trying to show you guys how dumb this deck is. Nope, it's gonna drop one of our win conditions. Love that for me. Later, Spider-Man. Maybe we don't need you anyway. Maybe we don't need you anyway. Let's go ahead and Electro, because maybe we can still do this. I don't understand what's happening. We're gonna Sentinel. They're gonna Sentinel. Maybe this will be a good thing. Maybe they'll try to fill the raft as quickly as possible. Bro, what is going on? Let's Shang-Chi? I genuinely don't know what's happening. The disbelief I have right now for this is immense. This is quite unreal, if you ask me. This is quite unreal, if you ask me. Okay, we pulled Galactus. Thank God. Holy shit. You know what? I'm gonna snap just for the hell of it. What is going on today? This is ridiculous. They filled up the board. So they got their free play, but they can't play it anymore unless the card that you're playing right now is like a 30-30. Yeah, later. I mean, okay, guys, cool. Wow, we won with the Galactus. Whoa. Hi, can I get a game that actually showcases what this deck can do? Please? Okay. Okay, we have Electro, we have Death, and we have Yondu and Wolverine. So this one may be doable. This one may be doable. If I draw Galactus here, this is ideal situation. Actually, if I draw... I don't think I want to play Wolverine. I don't think I do. Because we are going to want to give them priority. Especially because they got rid of our Spider-Man, so we can't do that kind of shenanigans. I got rid of their Killmonger, which is good. They do have an X-Mansion here, so we can't really do anything about that. So I'm going to wave, and then if we don't draw Galactus, I'm just going to Electro. But I have a feeling this Diego is also playing Galactus. So that's really neat. That's really cool. I'm so glad that we keep doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over. Can I get... I actually am just... I'm quite baffled, really. Okay, that actually works out for us if I can draw Galactus. Thank you. Okay. Holy shit. Give me a turn 7. That's fine with me. Because all I do is pass on 6. You have priority. Thank you. I really don't understand what is going on in this recording session right now, because the way that this deck performed for me this weekend is quite literally unimaginatively well. This game never works out that well for me. So I don't get it, but it's fine. You know, we're gonna end turn, and if they drop a Scarlet Witch here, they deserve it, because bravo. Bravo. Sick. Waited, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just not gonna question it. What I am gonna do though is I am gonna drop Death. And I think I'm also gonna drop Chavez. Maybe I should play Shang-Chi to counter anything strong that they may play, like Null. So I will. Might be a good idea. Wave into Null. I'm so glad that I dropped Shang-Chi. Later, skater. It worked. Galactus did the win. We gathered 4 cubes. Oh my god. And that's how the games typically go. But even though it went well, in quotation marks, that actually wasn't good because they gave us a 7th turn, which gave us time to process. The deck sucks. It sucks. Galactus is horrible. And this is exactly what I wanted to show you guys with the video. Sure, it worked out well for me. And sure, it's really strong and you can play without thinking, but it is so boring. Please use literally anything else. It isn't fun for the person you're going up against. And if you're anything like me, it is not fun to play at all. I understand there are some people, like Crow, no hate, people enjoy using the decks that they like. If you like using Galactus, that's good on you. But please don't use it after you hit infinite. Like, there's no point. Get to infinite with it and then use anything else. I'm just kidding. If you guys really like Galactus, this is a very, very good deck. And it is typically reasonably balanced in terms of being able to get it off consistently. It is usually a turn 4 Galactus deck, but because of Electro, you can also do it on turn 5. You don't have to do it on turn 4. Turn 4 just ends up working out better because even if you have priority, you can do a little switch around, you know what I mean? It kind of is, it works out either way. Anyways, video is longer than normal. Let me know in the comment section if you guys like the format of this video, if you preferred the other format from the past video. Long story short, I hate Galactus, but it got me to infinite, so I can't really complain. Before the video ends, this is Future Grim, who is currently editing the video. I understand that the showcase didn't necessarily showcase how powerful the deck is, but it's pretty self-explanatory with Galactus. You limit it to 1 board and then you fill the board up with power. If you guys actually want to see the deck play out with correct circumstances and actually winning the way that it's supposed to be, let me know in the comments down below. I'll make a full video on it as well. I just wanted to showcase how much I dislike Galactus and how much it changes the game. So let me know. Leave a like, comment, sub if you're new. With that being said, yeah, have a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one. The deck really does work wonders. We didn't have too good of examples, but hopefully you guys get the gist of the deck. Wave on 3, Galactus on 4, Spider-Man on 5, Null and whatever you want on 6, and you just win.